7398 Visio Marino Center, attached to CPS Kampala.
Yes, what happened?
Actually, it was at around 1800 hours. That is around 6 when we were controlling jam. You know, in the evening always, actually, for us we call it a double-double. In the evening when there is too much pressure, too much jam coming from city center, we always cut off vehicles coming from Kampala, so that we can engage vehicles on both sides of the road. Actually, in the process, the double-double we had put was even now getting finished, but there were like 5 to 4 vehicles on the right. So we had cut off the left because those vehicles going to Old Kampala, they were not moving now. So we are trying to cut off the left, allow the right to clear, so that we call vehicles coming from Old Kampala to move, to allow those who are actually proceeding there to also move. Then there are these red top soldiers, these military police who came. But when they got us when we had already cut off vehicles on the left, they were cut off vehicles on the left and we allowed those on the right to move. They also came again and cut off the vehicle on the right, were allowed to move. We tried to engage them. We told them, you allow these few vehicles here to move so that we can reduce on the pressure from up there, so that you can also access the road smoothly, minus any inconvenience. They tried to refuse. There was a short guy, Brown. He refused, but the friend tried to understand us. The friend also went to him and told him the same thing, but still he refused again. So we had to go and engage on him to try to put in we tried to engage him so that he steps aside and leave vehicles to move, so that we can clear the jam very fast. But he insisted. So on that scaffold, he had to cock his gun. When he saw us going to him, he cocked his gun. So in that process, when he cocked his gun, I was like, this man has cocked the gun. Let me get closer to him so that I don't leave him a chance to shoot. In that process, when he saw me coming to him, he grabbed my collar, like this. He grabbed my collar, but me, I was just trying to avoid him accessing his trigger so that he could not shoot the gun. We were 2 of us. The other friend of his also cocked his gun. In that process, the friend during that scaffold, as if he released a bullet. He released a bullet that hit somebody's car.
The friend?
That very man was trying to avoid. He released a bullet and the bullet hit somebody's car. So when the friend saw that situation, he had to come and grab the gun from him. Yes, because he was trying to pull me to take me to their car. In that process, the driver of the car came out and separated us. He grabbed me, put me aside, and they also grabbed him. So we went back, we cleared vehicles, and we allowed those ones to move. Then from there, this man whose vehicle was hit, parked in front of that vehicle that were not moving anywhere. Then there was some group of police officers. I think they were from CIA, ICID, even these people of FFU came, general in duty. They tried to calm the situation down. They told this man, for you be patient, your vehicle we are going to take to Old Kampala police station. We're going to see how to repair your vehicle from there. Let's first clear the road and we allow traffic to flow. The DPC Old Kampala also came and he tried to intervene. That's the same thing he said. That vehicle was driven to Old Kampala police station. He left me and my friend when I was controlling them. I think that is all.
And so how do you feel now? Are you just scared?
I think I'm not. I'm a trained person, I cannot be scared.
What prompted you to come closer to that man?
Because the man had already cocked this gun. And when someone has cocked the gun, when you give him space, that person can do anything. He can shoot you. But if you are closer to him, it is very hard for someone to shoot you. So I had to engage and I go closer to him.
Okay, now, which advice do you give to your friend, like in such situations, to your fellow officer?
No, those situations it is now like our commanders to come in place and rescue us.
Are they so rampant?
I think they're always rampant because these people are always engaging traffic officers on the road. They should tell them actually the right thing to do. We don't intend sometimes to block vehicles. When the road is clear, ours is just to look at the offenders on the road. But when there is too much jam, sometimes we ignore offenses and we focus first on clearing jam. So that's indeed we're first trying actually to clear jam from city center so that we allow people to move easily.
Have you ever faced such an incident before?
I think once, it was at Wampe roundabout. There is this van of press unit of the army. It was the same thing. The roundabout was blocked. They were coming from this side of Ginger Road. The roundabout was blocked. I told him, you first wait. You cannot move. The roundabout is blocked. You first allow the roundabout to open, then I release you, you go. The man almost knocked me even. He just proceeded. From there, he came out with his stick to beat me. They were having that sticks in that car. You know, they move with sticks.
What did you do?
I just had to ignore him.
You waited to be came.
I cannot. I didn't wait. I just had to ignore him. I ignored him and I went back to control them, and they also went.
So did you inform your boss about what happened?
I informed. But then, you know, sometimes also, there's that, because
which year was that?
It is very year. I think it was in January. This very year. It was in January, this very year.
Anything you want to tell us?
I think nothing much as per now.
As a police officer, how do you feel if a person comes out with a stick to cane you, or you tell a person to do this and defends?
It also follows the person, because somebody cannot come from nowhere actually to beat you. You know, these soldiers, sometimes they feel like they're above police in everything. Police officers can never do anything to stop them if they've come to do something. That's the problem they have. But we don't have any bad attitude towards them. We don't have any bad attitude towards them. And there's nothing wrong with us working with them together. All that sometimes when they get us working, they must also try to respect what we are doing. We don't intend to stop vehicles. Sometimes there is too much jam, and we must work as traffic officers.
Apart from policemen, have you ever had any civilian who insults you on the road?
That one is every day incident. You can't avoid that one. That one you can't avoid. They're there. You just ignore. Someone even said that apparently you'll not finish today. I'm going to be with you. But apparently if you wake up tomorrow in the morning, then your God is great. But you just ignore. Now what do? You just tell them. That one especially happens when you give someone a ticket. It annoys them so much, but you just avoid. Just tell them, you can proceed. Let me wait now for what you have promised.